today's video, I hope the echo isn't too bad, but if it is, I'm sorry. In this video, I wanted to come to you guys and show you my straightening routine. So as some of you may know, I am text-laxed, which means I do have a relaxer, but it was not left on for the full amount of time. I more or less have a relaxer, but my hair just isn't bone straight. And I also should note that probably 6 months ago or so, I got a touch up, but it wasn't done the correct way. So I do have a fair amount of new growth in my head. So straightening isn't as easy as it would be if I was fully relaxed, but I like my hair to have a little bit of texture. So that's why I opted for text-laxing. Right now, I'm just going through the process of drying my hair. I use this microfiber towel by Diva Curl. You can get this on Sephora's website. I will link it below. This really just helps to combat frizzing. So that's why I use this towel to dry my hair. So this is what my hair is like in this stage. So the first step for me blow drying my hair is to use this Living Proof Perfect Hair Day styling treatment. I use this on my damp hair. First I'm going to pin one side up just to get it out of the way. And I hope this is a good angle. I've never done a video like this before, so I'm trying my best. So I'm going to put this balm into small sections of my hair, and this balm really helps to control frizziness and make my hair really smooth when I'm blow drying it, which is essential for me. I want to get it as smooth as I can during the blow drying process. That way I can use as little heat as possible. Now, when I blow dry my hair, I'm using this ion brush. I got this from Sally's Beauty Supply. I really was looking for something that was heat resistant, but I have yet to find one. So I'm going to use this. I use my blow dryer on the highest setting with the highest heat setting as well. So if you can kind of see my hair from here to the bottom, it looks more straight. And all this on top looks like it's natural. So that's pretty much my new growth. Right now, I will be getting a touch-up in probably a week or so. So this is how my hair looks when it is dried in the first phase of blow drying. So I'm going to go through and do the rest of this to the other sections of my hair. The roots still are a little damp, but at the end I'm going to go through and hit all my roots directly with the blow dryer, because that's one thing that really helps me to get my hair really bone straight. When you start your flat ironing process, you want to make sure that your hair is completely bone dry, because if it is a little bit damp, it will cause your hair to get frizzy. So this is how straight I get the ends of my hair, and I will go back and do the roots. So let's finish the head. And putting it in a twist or a braid also helps the hair to lay flat, keep it all going in the same direction, and it does help to also lengthen and keep the hair a little more straight. I have finished the entire left side of my head. This is about as straight as my hair will get. at this point just because I have so much new growth, but for the most part, it is straight. Like I said, I will have to go back and hit the roots just to get rid of some of that dampness, but everything else is dry. So now I'm going to move on to the right section of my hair, and then I will come back when it's time for me to finish the complete process of blow drying. Okay, this part is going to be the blow drying. I'm just going to take this and go all around my hair to get everything nice and straight. So now everything is straight on my head, and now that my hair is completely straight, well, not completely straight, completely dry. I don't know why I'm tongue tied today. Now that everything is completely dry, I'm going to section my hair into two and start the flat ironing process. This is the stage where I start to look like a lioness, but you know, unfortunately this is probably not my most glamorous video, but I wanted to show you guys truthfully every step, and it'd be a lot easier if I had a model, but I don't. So I had to show you on myself. But yeah, just gonna twist the first half of my hair and section that off and start with the flat ironing process. Okay, so I found my flat iron. I forgot that I had a case. Ooh, my brain. Okay, so this is my GHD classic flat iron. It's my favorite flat iron ever. It's the only thing that gets my hair super straight, but it's also a combination of the technique I use and the fact that I have a lot of hair, but it's very fine. So the method that I use to straighten my hair is called the chase comb method or something to that effect. This is what the comb looks like. This is a carbon comb. I got this from Sally's for probably about $10, and it is a heat resistant comb. So let me show you how I use it. Another key to getting your hair very straight if you're natural or transitioning or Texlax is to use tiny sections. So as soon as I plug my flat iron in, it starts to heat up. It probably made the little sound a couple minutes ago because it heats up in like a minute. So that's already good to go. I'm going to do the back section first, which you guys may not be able to see, but I'll go through and do the front one. So I start off at the root, hold that for a couple of seconds, then I move down the shaft, bring the comb behind the flat iron, and slowly move down the shaft. This method helps the hair to lie in one direction, and it also helps to keep your hair nice and smooth. So I'm going to do it again. I'm straightening the root. Then I'm using the comb and the flat iron to go down the shaft slowly. And this way I only need to go through once. And that helps to minimize heat as well. And, oh God. This comb chase method I learned when I used to go get my hair done when I was natural. That was probably in college. And that method really just helps to get your hair nice and straight. So this is basically what my hair looks like. If you can see it, it's very shiny. It has a lot of body. It's bone straight, and it's just how I like it. So I'm going to go through and do the rest of my hair, and you guys can watch. So as you can see, this side is straightened and the right side is not. So this is the difference between my hair. It's basically just flatter and it's shiny. So I'm going to complete the rest of the right side of my head, and then I'll come back to you guys with the finished product. This is the finished product of my hair. This is pretty much going to be the end of the video. All I'm going to do after this is just part it and bump it under, because I am going to get these ends trimmed. So if you notice in the video they looked a little raggedy, it is because I'm going to get them trimmed today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was thorough and in-depth enough, but like I said, I will put all the products in the description bar. And if you have any questions, just leave them below and I'll be sure to answer them. So yeah, the whole process alone when I'm not recording takes about 2 hours from, about 2 hours from the time I get in the shower to the finished product. So I'm just gonna part my hair a different way, bump it, and head to the salon. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Okay, let me get my dryer, because of course I never have everything ready for the video when I'm about to record. Of course not. That would be too prepared of myself. Okay. Okay. And my gray hair growth process is really odd, because sometimes the roots will be brown and then down the shaft it turns to gray or really clear, and that's always been an issue for me, because I thought gray hair means that the actual follicle is losing pigment. So if it's losing pigment, how is it going back to being brown? I don't know. First, I gotta find my flat iron. That would help. Oh, this is still recording. So, just like, am I doing this the right way? I don't think so. I'm like, I don't think this is how I do my hair. And that, oh, it spoke. And that helps to minimize heat. Just don't do it. Don't